doing?
Picking goji berries.
Awesome.
I'm picking goji berries too.
Can we
And this plant is killing me.
Why is that plant killing you?
It is actually pretty spiky. This purple plant.
Okay, go give these to Daddy.
All right.
All right, here we go. Put the goji berries in the cup. Nah, that's not a cup, Lo. I just separated these out. Put the goji berries in the cup.
The cup.
That way we don't mix them with the Thai
The cup.
peppers. The cup.
The cup. Cup.
So we're out here picking goji berries. I wanted to talk a little bit about the goji berries because I've had a lot of questions about them, and a lot of people have been posting online how they don't like them and they feel that it was a waste of money to grow these plants this year. Now the berries are very bitter when you first pick them off the vine, and yes, that's how they're supposed to be. But we eat them after we dehydrate them. Once you dehydrate them, they actually taste more like a cranberry and they get sweetness, and that bitterness goes away. So if you're wondering how to use a goji berry, please dehydrate them, dry them out, and then you'll have a wonderful little snack that you can eat by themselves, or you can add them to your cereal or put them into like your shakes and things like that.
Yeah, and
they're actually really good and really good for you.
Yeah, and they're actually good for packing snacks for your kids that go to school.
Yep, the boys like them just as a snack once they've been dehydrated. A lot of people don't like them fresh off the plant because they are bitter. So just a fair warning, and just so you understand, the berries themselves are bitter, but they do get sweet once they've been dehydrated. And I feel that that's the best way and the best use for them.
And that's pretty, and these are pretty good.
Yeah, you like them when they're dehydrated, huh, Logan?
Yeah.
I thought I'd give you a glance just to let you see how things are winding down.
Hi.
Hi, Logan. And we have this is our scarlet runner beans here. They never really produced much. They look beautiful. What we found that we really enjoy are the rattlesnake pole beans. They have been our best producer this year, and they are delicious. We also have, I forget the name of these, but these are a delicious green bean here. We have quite a few. We have some bush beans and some green beans. The ones down here, these are yellow wax beans, and they've been pretty good at producing this year as well. So then our first batch of rattlesnake pole beans are coming to an end. We've gotten about 4 or 5 harvests off of this plant already. Everything's a little wilted today. It's a little warm out here. Probably not the best time to show off the garden, but I have to do it when I have a free time and a chance to do it. So we have some squash growing. This is our zucchini. We have this is our spaghetti squash, and I've actually gotten 1 squash off the plant over here. This is another zucchini on the end. We have pumpkins, and the pumpkins have been attacked by squash beetles this year, and we have been fighting that. I've been doing everything I can with natural, organic pest control. We pick them off and get rid of them, but it has been a battle, and these plants are not doing so well. They will look a lot better this evening when it cools off. Again, it is the middle of the day, but we do have some pumpkins down here growing. And this was another zucchini here on the end. In here we have the Seminole pumpkins. They haven't done too much. In fact, I haven't gotten any flowers. There's a few on the other plant, but very few, and they look to all be male. There have been no female, none that have produced any pumpkins whatsoever, at least not yet. I'm hoping these plants will make a comeback and that I can get rid of the beetles and things that have been eating them. I keep crossing my fingers. Again, it's really warm out here. We went to an every other day watering, so they'll get watered again this evening. And things had cooled off, and we're going through another little heat spell, so I may go back to watering every day again. Over here, we have the boys' moon and star watermelons, and they are getting so big. And the boys are really excited, so be sure to check out their video and their update on how their watermelons are doing. And this was the little plant that Ethan saved out of the mulch pit, and it gave a very unique misshapen pumpkin that's growing here. That was Ethan's experiment that he saved this early spring. Over here we still have the tomato forest or jungle growing, and we are still getting lots of tomatoes. In fact, we just finished harvesting and got another pan of tomatoes. We are really enjoying the blue and gold tomatoes. These have been really good producers for us here. We picked off the ripe ones today. The others that have done very good are the Napa Chardonnays. They have been, we picked them today as well. They have been really good. They tend to split very easily, so they're a delicate tomato, but they are very tasty. We enjoy eating them, usually straight off the vine. We have a mortgage lifter hiding down here, still ready, still waiting to ripen here. The peppers are still going. We pick them, and a day or two later we have peppers all over them. These are the Sugar Rush Peach here.
Yeah, that's a Sugar Rush Peach.
Yep, that's a Sugar Rush Peach, and they're very tasty.
Yes,
this has been our most abundant tomato plant.
Mom, I see a spider.
Okay.
That's a spider.
That's not a spider, that's just a seed. That's actually a milkweed seed that blew off. Yep.
Is it a good milkweed seed?
Yep, that's what the butterflies like. We have bell peppers, sweet peppers. This is our sweet pepper bed, and we have this one large tomato plant that has just bushed everywhere. I never expected this plant to get so big. This is yellow pear tomato, and it has been our most prolific and abundant producer. And these are sweet and delicious, and they tend to just kind of fall off really easily. We've picked most of them today, but it looks like there may still be a few. And by the end of this evening, they'll be ready to pick, pluck, and eat again. These are great. Delicious too. So we've been picking goji berries, and we have some Thai chili peppers that we're going to dehydrate.
Yeah.
This bed, again, it's the end of the season. Things aren't looking as nice as they did, but they're still producing. We have our chocolate habaneros here. Be sure to watch our video. I'm sure you're going to get a good laugh out of my review and trying these for the first time.
Yep.
It was quite hilarious.
It'll get even funnier when we eat
the scorpion peppers. So we have strawberries, and we still need to transplant the last elderberry. We have mint and lavender. I still have lots of things that need to find a permanent home.
I got our froggy some food.
Okay. We still have lots that need to find a permanent home. The white sage is doing good. I did plant some in the ground, and it started to die. I planted some of the white sage over there in the ground permanently, and it died off, but it's just now starting to make a comeback. I'm really happy about that. I was a little worried about transplanting these two this year, but they'll probably stay in pots until next spring when it cools off and the weather's right. So just some more tomato jungle, and just things are starting to die back. It's time to plan out that fall garden and get everything going. Our first frost is mid to late November, so we still have some time here. And I have some seeds started. So this is our garden. It is a jungle and a mess right now, but there are lots of things still growing, and we're getting lots of production from these and enjoying our harvest. We have more tomatoes and things growing against the fence here. Today we transplanted our black walnut trees into the pots here. They're all sprouted. We had 5 out of 12 sprout. So I'm really excited about that, and they should be coming up and doing well this year. They will overwinter in the greenhouse. One of my favorites is this purple grow bag. In fact, I bought another to plant with some of our fall starts. And in here we've been getting okra. We have some cucumbers that are starting. In fact, here is another okra ready to pluck. This kale I was actually going to toss out. This is a dinosaur kale, and it was in the tiniest little pot in the greenhouse, and it had been overshadowed in a corner that I totally forgot about it. And it was the littlest thing. My other ones that I planted out here were eaten by the squirrels or whatever got through the fence and completely decimated. And this little guy refused to die, so I went ahead and put him in this pot. So we'll see how he does, and hopefully he doesn't get eaten. There are some cucumbers. We have these little lemon cucumbers growing on this little trellis here, and I actually have some cucumbers on there. You can see it here. Which one? Oh, and we actually got a couple cucamelons. This is one of them. Paul enjoys eating those off the vine. We don't get too many of them. The plant hasn't produced a lot, but we have gotten a few. This is the tomato jungle here, and I'll leave you with this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe to catch us in the next video, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.